Hi friend, in this video I will be installing Ubuntu on VirtualBox. So to install Ubuntu on VirtualBox, first we have to download and install VirtualBox, then only we can install Ubuntu on that one. I have already downloaded and installed VirtualBox in my system, and I have also Ubuntu ISO file handy with me. So first of all, after installing VirtualBox, we have to open, and it will look like this if it does not contain any virtual machine. In this one, first of all, we have to click on File and Preferences, and here we will set Display. In this one, if you have any other setting, you need to set it as hint, and you have to make it with 1920 and 1200. So why we are doing this? So after our virtual machine installs, the screen of the virtual machine can be resized, we can increase and we can decrease. So that is the reason we have to set the screen size as I have set it here. So after I have set the screen size, just click on OK. Now we will be creating the virtual machine. So to create the virtual machine, we have to just click on this button. So after I click on this button, so we will be seeing one new window, and here we will have option to write name of the virtual machine, folder where we want to install, and what type of machine we are going to create. It is Windows or Linux, and after that version related to that particular OS. Since I am installing Ubuntu here, so I will be writing Ubuntu. Here I want to install into D directory, so I have selected D virtualbox_VM. As I have written here Ubuntu, so that is the reason it has already selected automatically here Linux and Ubuntu. So now click on next. Here we have option to resize the memory, and by default it is 1024, and I will make it 2048. Again just click on next. Now we need to create the hard disk for our virtual machine. So we have three options here, either we can skip, or we can select any existing, or we can create any new hard disk. So I will be creating new hard disk, so I will just click on create. Again we have option to create three types of hard disk. We have VirtualBox disk image, virtual hard disk, and virtual machine disk. So I will be using this option VHD. Again just click on next, and here we have two options. It should be either dynamically allocated or it should be of fixed size. So I will not do anything here, just I will click on next. Here we have option to change the folder of hard disk, and we can change the size also. So by default it is 10 GB. I will just keep it as it is, and now just click on create. So as soon as we have clicked on create, our virtual machine got created, and right side we can see the configuration of our virtual machine. So we have general, we have system, we have display, we have storage, we have audio, we have network, we have USB, we have shared folder, and we have description. So as of now we have not done anything related to operating system. So although we have created a virtual machine, but it does not contain any OS, and we are going to install Ubuntu in this one. So before doing anything, we will have to upload the ISO image of Ubuntu. So how we can do that one? We have to click on settings, and here we will have option of storage. Under of storage, you are seeing here we have one image of disk with plus sign, so we have to click here. So after we have clicked here, again we have to click plus sign here to add, and now you can see we are having here Ubuntu ISO file. So just select this file and click on open. So that file got uploaded to disk selector, and from here again we have to click on choose. So now our Ubuntu ISO image has been uploaded to our VM. Here you are seeing one empty disk which we don't need, so I will just click on remove attachment. We have to do one more setting in display. So in display we have to change the graphic controller to Bbox BGA, and here I will change the video memory to highest, that is 128 MB. Now we will click on OK. So after I have uploaded the image, now we have to click on start in order to install into this VM. So just click on this button. So after I have clicked that button, one new window opens, and here you will be able to see the installation process. Here you will see some message, so that is just giving information that auto capture keyboard option turned on or mouse pointer integration. So that is not necessary, just we can close this one. So after our ISO image loaded and started the VM, we will be getting option like this. So we will have two options, try Ubuntu and install Ubuntu. And left side we have option to select the language. Since we are going to install Ubuntu, so we will be clicking on install Ubuntu. And here again we have two messages, that is has at least 6.8 GB, which is already available, so that is the reason we are getting tick mark in green. Other message is my machine is already connected to internet, so that is the reason again we have tick mark in green. And now it is asking us the download updates while installing. So either we can enable this option or just we can keep it as it is. And we have installed this third-party software. So we have some softwares like Qendo MP3 plugin, all those things. So that is again optional. If we want to install, then we can just enable this checkbox or just we can ignore this one. So I will not do anything here, I will just click on continue. Again we have two options, erase disk and install Ubuntu or something else. So if you don't want to erase the disk, then you can click on something else, because after installation we don't want the disk, so that is the reason we have selected erase disk and install Ubuntu. We have also two other options like encrypt the new Ubuntu installation for security. So if you want to encrypt the files, then you can select this option, and if you want to create LVM, then you can use this option, LVM with new Ubuntu installation. And after everything is set, we have to click on install now button. After I have clicked on install now, one pop-up opened, and in this one we are seeing partition information. So we have two partition currently, partition 1 and partition 5 as ext4 and as swap. So I will just click on continue again. Here we can select the region. Since I am in India, so that is the region by default it is showing India as selected. I can select other option also. So based on our selection, this field also will be updated. So just click it once again and click on continue. Here we will have option to choose the keyboard layout. So by default here it is English, and under English also we have other subtypes. So here also I will just keep as it is, and after we have selected, we have to click the button continue. So by default this button will be hidden, so just we have to scroll this window left side so that this will be visible, and now we have to click on continue. And here we will have to give some basic information like name, computer name, username and password. So I will give my name And now we have to give some name to our virtual machine. I will give here Ubuntu VM. After that we have to select any username, and at last we have to use some password. And now we have to click on continue. So our installation has started and you can track it here. It will take some time, so we have to sit patiently. Our installation has completed and now we have to restart the system. So I will click on this button, restart now. So after I have restarted the system, we got window like this, and in this one we have to pass the password and again click on enter. So now our system is ready after installation, and you can see this is the window we get in Ubuntu after it is installed. In this one I have got one pop-up where I need to confirm whether I want to upgrade my current version to 16.04.7. I don't want, so I will just click on either ask me later or don't upgrade. Here you can see left side all we have options. In this one you can search all other utilities available in Ubuntu. After that we have file system here. In this one you can see all the files and folders available under this Ubuntu. So we have home, desktop, the documents, download, music, picture, videos, trash, computer, and we have browser as well. After that we have some documentation tools like Office Writer, Office Calculator, and Office Impress. After that we have Software Center, from where we can download and install any software for Ubuntu. After that we have Amazon shortcut. So if I click on this one, Amazon site will be opened. And after that we have settings, so we can change any setting for this system. And if I want to close something, so I will just click here, and here you can see here we have option to close, we have option to minimize, and we have option to maximize. So if you want to close, just you have to click on X. If you want to minimize, you have to click on this one. So if I click on this one, it will be minimized. Here we have trash option, where you can see all the files available under this folder. So after Ubuntu install, so first time we will be having window of this much size only. So to increase the window size, we have to go to view, and in this one we have to click on resize to 1920 into 1200. So automatically our Ubuntu window will be resized to the screen size. And now if I want to shut down this system, I will go right side here, and I have to click on this power button, and here in this one we have shutdown option. So after I click shutdown, the machine will be shut down. So just try this one. So after I have clicked on this one, I have two options here, either I can restart the system or I can shut down. Since I want to shut down, so I will just click on shut down. So this is how we have installed Ubuntu on VirtualBox. We have started the system, we have restarted the system, and we have shut down the system. We have also seen some options available in Ubuntu. So that's all in today's video. We will see something else in next video.